Double checking that everything's working. Hold on real quick. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Says we're alive, but are we really? Hold up here. Have to double check something. Why is it not showing up? Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, now we have to make sure that it's on here as well, just to know that everything's working as it should. All right. As you can tell, we got 40, I was going to say quarters. We have 40 nickels, which equals to $2, which is nice that it equals to an even number, in my opinion. So in part 4 and 3, we did quarters and dimes. So if you want to check those out, it's linked below. I had it set up beforehand, so it's all good. So here is 16 nickels, while the other 24 have already been organized from oldest to the most recently made, and I always have to incorporate these 16 into said pile. So let's organize this, and then we'll add these into the organized pile. So this is from 1974, 1976, 2020, 1988, 2020 as well. So now we have 2 from that year. 1985, we'll go right there. 2015, 2012, 2001, 1970, 1999, 89, sorry about that, 1979, go right there, and then we have 2005, 2000, 1999, so go before the 2000, 1999, that one was, the previous one was 1991, now it's 1999, and on to this. So our oldest nickel is from 1960, which actually turns out to be our oldest coin that we have found so far, being 61 years. That's when this coin was made, which is kind of old for a coin to be around for that long. And then, okay, so this next coin is from 1979, so we had to put 1970 up there, right? Yeah, 1974, 1976, 1979, we have 2 from that year. This one is 1985, 1973. How did that get out of place? 1983. Yeah, okay. 1984, 1986, so 1985 has to go before that. This next one's 1988. Let's see. 1988, so we have 2 from that year. Ooh, have to keep them stacked. And then we have 1995. This one's 1989, 1991, 1995, 1996, 1998, and this one is 1999. So we have 3 from that year. This is a 2000. Also 2000, so we have 2 from that year. 2001, 2003. This is 2005, and this is a 2006. Sorry, 2004. We have 2 from that year. Now to 2006 we have 2, which we have 2 of. This one's a 2012, 2013, so this has to go there. This one's 2015. So we have 3 from 2015, 2 from 2016, and 1 from 2019, which means we do not have a coin from this year of 2021. So really that means our oldest coin from our most recently made that we have here is only 70 years apart, since we do not have a nickel from 2021. We have from 1960 all the way up until 2020, 60 years difference. So even though that is our most years difference, our biggest gap, it is not the biggest as it could be, because if we did had a nickel from 2021, it would be 61 years. So yeah. So now we have to take a piece of paper, have to take the Sharpie, move this sheet of paper to the side, and start writing the years of our nickels. So we have 1 from 1960, and it does not have a letter. No. Okay. And then we have 1 from 1970, which is a 10 years difference from the last coin. Oh, wait. No, but this one has... Okay, that's... Yes, so the letter for nickels is actually right underneath the number, at least all the way up into, it looks like 2005. That's when the nickel changes. Actually, and then it changes in 2006, so that's interesting. Why is this one different? This has a different back on it. We'll research that later on a different part. So we have, this one has the letter D under the number. And then we have 1 from 1997, 1973. And this has no letter. 1974 has a D under the number, under the year, I shall say. So then there's 4 in our first stack. 1976 has the letter D, I would say. And then 2 from 1979, which first one does not have a letter, and neither does the second one. I wrote a dash on accident. All right. And then 1 from, oh, there's a here. 1 from 1983 with the letter D under the year. So right now we have, forgot to write 2 right there. 3, 5. We have 8 in this stack. 1 from 1984 with the letter P under the year, making that 9 in the stack. 1 from 1985 with the letter P under the year, making that 10 in the stack. 1 from 1986 with the letter P. The other one was D. Yes, I just want to make sure that I wrote that correctly. So that's 11, and this will be our last year added to this first stack. We have 2 from 1988, and both of them have the letter D under the date, under the year. So our first stack has 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 13. 13 coins. from 1960 all the way until 1988. And then there. And then one coin from 1989 with the letter P on the bottom of the year. One from 1991 with the letter D. Ooh, that first stack almost went flying right there. That would have not been good. One from 1995 with the letter D. One from 1996. Not 196, 1996. There we go. With the letter D at the bottom of the year. One from 1998 with the letter P at the bottom of the year. And then we have three. So far, it's our biggest stack for 1 year on the nickels from 1999. We got 1, 2. Okay, so one of them has the letter D at the bottom of the year, and two of them have the letter P. All right. Okay, we have two from the year of 2000. And one has the letter D and one has the letter P at the bottom of the year. And currently in this stack, we have 5. We have 10 coins. Then we have one from 2001 with the letter D at the bottom. Okay. And then we have one from 2003 with the letter P at the bottom of the year. Okay. So now there's 12 in this stack. 2 from 2004. All right. And one has the letter D at the bottom while the other one has the letter P. So now we have 14, and this will be the last year to the second stack, which is 2005, with the letter P above the year. Right. So our second stack has 15. Let's see. We have 5, 10, 15. Yes. Okay. And then we have 2 from 2006. And then at the bottom of the year, one of them has the letter D while the other one has the letter P. And then one from 2012 with the letter P at the bottom of the year. Underneath the year, shall I say. Making sure that these stacks do not fall over. One from 2013 with the letter P under the year. So now we have 4 in that stack, and we have another stack of 3 from 1 year from 2015. And 2 of them has the letter D at the bottom underneath the year, and one has the letter P. So now we have 7 in the third stack. 2 from 2016. Which both have the letter P at the underneath of the year. So now that equals to 9 in that stack. 1 from 2019 with the letter P underneath the year, making it 10. And this is our last stack of coins. 2 from 2020. And they both had the letter D underneath the year, making the third stack 12. Which is our least amount of coins in, I wouldn't say in a stack overall, but it's our least amount of stacks from one coin. One coin meaning between the quarters, dimes, and nickels. This is the least amount of stacks with 3, while the dimes had 7 stacks and the quarters had 14 stacks, yes. Okay, So just to recap before we move on, this first stack is a 28 years difference from the first coin and the bottom coin. It has 13 nickels from 1960 all the way until 1988. I almost said 68. And between the quarters, dimes, and nickels, the nickel that is 1960 is our oldest coin that we have from this pile of coins. We'll find out if that's true in the pennies when we do the pennies. So the second stack has 15 nickels from 1989 all the way into 2005, which is, let's see, a 16-year difference? Yes. To make sure it doesn't fall out of order. Okay, there we go. All right, and then our last stack for the nickels is 12 coins from 2006 to 2020, making it a 14-year difference, and meaning that our coin from 1960 is 60 years apart from our most recently made coin that we have in the nickel pile. All right. And so that's all we have for the nickels. And be sure to subscribe and like and hit the notification bell if that does have a slash on it. And be sure to come next time for part 6 for when we do this with the pennies. So we'll see y'all next time, and bye, y'all.